In a time long ago, when the world was still new and sparsely populated, a tragedy marked the history of humanity. An act so brutal that we remember it to this day. In today's story, you'll learn about Cain and Abel, the first murder in human history. After being expelled from the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve continued humanity's story outside of paradise. Their first two sons were Cain, the eldest, and Abel, the youngest. Cain was a farmer, tending to the land and cultivating crops, while Abel was a shepherd, caring for flocks, primarily sheep. These were essential activities for the survival of early human communities. The Bible recounts that, over time, the two brothers decided to offer sacrifices to God. Cain brought the fruits of his harvest, while Abel offered the best of his flock. However, God accepted Abel and his offering with favor, but did not accept Cain and his offering. Because of this, Cain became furious, and his face was downcast. The exact reason for the rejection is not clear in the biblical text. Some scholars interpret that God looked at the sincerity of their hearts, while others point to the nature of the sacrifice. Where Abel set aside the best for God, Cain did not. Faced with rejection, something dark arose in Cain's heart, and his face grew angry. The Lord said to Cain, "Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it." Consumed by envy and wrath, Cain took Abel to the field. There, far from witnesses, the irreversible act occurred. Cain attacked his own brother and took his life. The first murder had occurred. One brother killed the other, and Abel's blood cried out from the ground for justice. God, in his omniscience, confronted Cain. "Where is your brother Abel?" Cain coldly replied, "I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?" But God knew the truth. He cursed Cain, saying, "The ground that received your brother's blood will no longer yield crops for you." And Cain said to the Lord, "My punishment is more than I can bear. Today you are driving me from the land, and I will be hidden from your presence. I will be a restless wanderer on the earth, and whoever finds me will kill me." But the Lord replied, "Not so. Anyone who kills Cain will suffer vengeance 7 times over." Then the Lord put a mark on Cain so that no one who found him would kill him. The story of Cain and Abel is more than just a tale of a crime. It is a reflection on free will, envy, and the consequences of our choices. It reminds us that, from the very beginning, the challenges of human coexistence have always been present. Despite the tragedy, the story does not end here. It invites us to reflect on how we handle our feelings and responsibilities. After all, we are all, in a way, brothers and sisters. The Bible is clear in condemning murder, considering it a grave sin and a violation of human life, which is created in God's image. In several passages, God expresses his disapproval of murder, including making it one of his 10 commandments. Jesus also reaffirms the sacred value of human life in all its dimensions. His teachings show us that murder begins in the heart, fueled by feelings like hatred and anger. He urges us to cultivate peace, practice forgiveness, and seek reconciliation as the path to a fulfilling and harmonious life. If you made it this far, Leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next stories. And if you want to see how it all began, how God created everything in 6 days, I'll leave a video card on the screen for you to click and watch. That's it for now. Take care, and see you next time.